Today, I'm making lavender and preparing some purple twisty sticks. Here I cut them into 6 centimeters. Then cut these sticks into 6 centimeters. Then I folded them in half. Now I'll teach you how to make the leaves. I do this for many of my flowers. Fold 2 twisty sticks in half, and then pass it through the middle. Twist the top stick twice, and then bend it down to close the bottom. After closing, cut off the excess sticks. And leave one at the bottom. Now I'm going to bend the petals. I slightly bend them. It depends on your habit. It's okay not to bend it here. When you stick it later, you can gently bend it. When gluing the lavender, because the stem is relatively bare, it's hard to glue on the petals with too many. It's not easy to stick. First wrapped it with the wire. The length of the twine is about 10 centimeters. Or 12 centimeters. It doesn't matter how much you wrap. You can cut or add more later. When sticking the petals, just stick 3 petals in one layer. And stick them on like this. Look at my technique in the video. First, these 3 are evenly distributed on the head. Then glue them all on. Bend the petals outward to create an arc. Next, stick the second layer. Each petal of the second layer is in the gap of the upper layer. Just so that's your petal. In the gap between the 2 petals of the previous layer. The second layer also has 3 petals. There are 3 petals in each layer. Just find the gap. Adjust its shape while sticking. And adjust its position. Stick the last petal of the second layer below. Is also in the middle of the 2 petals of the previous layer. Check if the 3 petals are the same length. Are the same in length. Next, let's continue to stick the third layer. This lavender flower is really time-consuming. When sticking the third layer, also, in the middle of the 2 petals of the second layer, but everyone should note that, align it with the first layer. In fact, there is a dislocation between each layer. So between each layer, it is equivalent to a straight line. Then you can see that when I finish, it looks very neat. I'm sticking the last layer now. Look at each layer. They are very neat. So you should pay attention to the first, third, fifth, and seventh petals are in the same position. And 2, 4, 8, and 6 are in the same position. You need to adjust its position while sticking. And adjust their shape. And the length of the petals that are outward should be. You should keep the length the same. The flower is basically glued. Now, we need to bake the root. Then just wrap the floral tape here. After the root is aligned, then gently pinch it. Now, compare the position of the leaves. Then start winding the floral tape. When winding the floral tape, the beginning should be pinched tightly. Because at the beginning, 带爷爷扭扭棒 under it. So it needs to be pinched tightly. Otherwise it will be a little loose. After sticking to a certain position, we add the leaves. Glue both leaves. Then stand on both sides of the flower. After sticking, pinch the leaves neatly. And position it properly. To make it neat, then slightly burn the roots of the leaves thinner. So that the flower mud tape will be thinner. Then, and continue to wrap the leaf tape down. Here, pay attention to the leaves. Don't let the position of the leaves run away. Just wrap it to the bottom. The flower is done. That's all for today's tutorial. See you next time.